outside exhaust systems serve no purpose other than to create fear, chaos, and intimidation.
Shut up, bitch!
Coming to you from the center of the universe in Lipsick, Wisconsin, it's the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Hey, welcome to the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast. This is Tom.
Kyle.
And Al.
So obviously you guys heard our different introduction tonight. Pretty nice, huh?
Oh, yeah. We are now known as Fear, Intimidation, and Chaos.
I'll be chaos. Anyhow, so that whole intro was prompted by some mindless scrolling that I did earlier this week. And I saw that there was places in this country, hope you guys are listening from WSVA, the Wisconsin Special Vehicle Alliance. There's places in this country right now that are putting out sound cameras. The purpose of these sound cameras is to...
I think if we had them back in the 1900s, we'd have no silent movies.
Just ridiculous, yeah. But what they do is they put these cameras out at $35,000 a piece, mind you, to find people that have loud exhaust, and then take a picture of your car and send you a ticket for loud exhaust. Now, one of the problems that they're having is they're having cars that have stock exhaust that are causing problems, and these people are getting tickets. And obviously guys like me that have basically straight pipes, but I do have mufflers on it, kind of. But I mean, the whole thing is we're not causing any issues. I'm not worried about some Karen whose dog gets scared every time I drive by. You know, this is ridiculous. And in New York, it's an $800 fine first time. $800 fine the first time. $1,500 fine the second time.
I think the fine is less for shoplifting, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. You know, and it's ridiculous because, you know, which of these places is going to have perfect roads? I was driving my truck through town today, and I was like, geez, these roads are shit.
Yeah.
You know, almost knocking my fillings loose in my teeth, and it's just terrible. The roads are rough, and they're worried about... Well, good thing
you got that magnet stick from the Dodge County Car Show for a door price. You can get your fillings back up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But the what are we doing? Why are we worried about stuff like this when you've got all the crime? You've got, 27 people shot in Chicago over the weekend? You can
guarantee that these security cameras get better footage than the actual security cameras.
Right.
Well, two words come to mind for any city councils that are listening. This is petty and chicken shit.
Yeah, definitely an overreach. You know, it's fine. If you're out there with like open headers or something like that, a cop pulls you over, I think there's no surprise in the world that you're probably going to get pulled over with open headers.
Catch us the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Catch us in the act.
But this whole thing of the sound cameras, what the hell? But, you know, that's why we have things like the WSVA that's out there. And, you know, I've been a member of the SVA, I think, since its inception. And I would definitely encourage every single one of you out there to join the WSVA as well. These guys are a watchdog group that keeps our legislatures in check and keeps us abreast of all the crazy laws that are coming up that affect our hobby. And you know, if these sound cameras keep coming, this is ridiculous. But just want to let you know what's coming, because I said they're all over the country. I thought when I read it, I thought it'd just be like one spot, but I saw they're in New York. They're in obviously California. Yeah. But you know, those are the places that set the tone. I imagine they're probably going to be in Minnesota too, because if California and New York do something, Minnesota's right on their heels.
And Illinois.
Yeah, and Illinois.
You can keep naming those states, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went down to, speaking of Illinois, and if you're with the Illinois tollway system, I hope you're listening. So you have the app too, right?
Yes.
Where it
the
goes
tollway
pay by plate, right?
Yep.
So I never got anything on my app, and this was the first week. This was the first Saturday of August. Never got anything on my app for paying any tolls when we went down to Chicago. The other day, they sent me an email for $48. They want me to pay for the tolls that I went through that day. And I'm like, well, I never once got anything on the app. So why are you going to charge me more because of a late payment when I never even knew that I had You know?
You're such a delinquent.
Yeah. Illinois can kiss my ass.
Well, my question is, all right, toll roads. I'm not in favor of them, but if this is what they want. My question for you, Illinois, is how come people coming into your state from Wisconsin have to pay a toll, but I can come in from pretty much any other state? That would be Missouri, Iowa. I don't have to pay a toll. I don't understand.
Well, they're just pissed off about getting their asses kicked from the Packers all the time.
Oh, then it's worth it.
I think last time I went through with Grandpa, we got on the GPS in a very long roundabout way of getting around the toll on the back roads. Added another half hour to our trip, but he didn't pay that $1.50.
There's that howler coming out of the boy. I'm proud. But anyway, sorry, we got off on a little tangent there. But
That's going to cost you a toll.
But that whole thing with the exhaust or sound cameras, that is so ridiculous, so petty. And, there's no reason for that. But anyway.
No, most hot rodders I know, let's say 99.9% of the hot rodders I know, yes, they may have loud exhaust, but they're reasonable about it. They don't drive around town trying to scare little children and pets.
The only time I do that is people are trying to sleep. Otherwise, I keep it quiet.
Yeah.
It's like,
Thanks for your help, Kyle.
Yeah.
my car doesn't go out past dark. It's okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, but it's so ridiculous. I mean, we're succumbing to these Karens all the time, and it's about time we stand up to the Karens of the world.
And the Gavins.
Is it Gavins? Yeah.
I thought they were Kevins.
Oh, in our case, they're Gavins and JBs.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I always saw Taylor Swift call them Chads. But anyway.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. You don't listen to Taylor Swift?
No.
Good, because if you did, I was going to kick your ass off this podcast right now.
I told you about that dog that was in a car that I had to break the window to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't hot outside, but I could hear Taylor Swift on the radio. Poor dog.
Anyway, so we talked a little bit last week about going to Ratstock. Unfortunately, things popped up in my world that didn't allow me to go. But I did watch a bunch of the videos from Ratstock, and holy shit, that was a good show. Man, there was the ingenuity that these guys have with these rat rods is incredible. Now, I know I'll probably get a bunch of hate mail for saying rat rods are cool, but they do have their place.
Rat rods are cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they're safe. There was a couple in the video. I was like, oof. As long as they're safe-ish. I mean, none of these old cars are safe. But, as long as they're safe-ish, and you guys, but some of the stuff that they were building was just the coolest stuff in the world. So, yeah, go ahead, check it out. Just Google it on Facebook. Or Google it on Facebook. Look for it on YouTube. It would be.
Do you need to go on the .com for that one? Or
yeah. Just Google it. Just look for Ratstock 25, and the videos are second to none. Pretty awesome. But anyway, tonight we have a full show for you. We have a young 19-year-old Jackson Sadoski out of Randolph. He's just starting his business of doing interiors for cars, and he said he'll recover Grandma's couch if you need it. And then also we talked to Mike Johnson from the Tired Iron Car Club. And he's talking about his show, the Atomic Voodoo Meltdown in Edgerton. So, great show there too. So, yeah, hold on tight. We got a full pack show for you. All right, on the phone with us we have Jackson Sadoski. Jackson's the owner of Get Stitched Trim and Upholstery LLC. I believe you're out of Randolph, correct?
Correct. I'm out of Randolph.
All right, Jackson. Well, hey, thanks for coming on the podcast. You're here with Kyle and Al, and obviously me. Shut up, Al.
Okay, so it can't be perfect, I guess.
Yeah. So anyway, Jackson, we met you at the Randolph car show, and you're handing out cards saying that you're doing automotive upholstery work, and that is definitely a needed thing in this area. And we're glad to get the word out there and get people to introduce to who you are. And at 19 years old, too, I got to say that the ambition that you're showing right here is very admirable.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
All I wanted to do at 19 was figure out where the next six-pack was coming from,
Yeah. Yeah. And chasing women.
Yeah, well, that too.
There you go.
They're all in their 70s now. You know that, right?
I know.
Anyway,
Thanks, buddy.
sorry for stealing your thunder, Jackson.
No, you're good.
But we talked a little bit. You said you're a Wyotech graduate, correct?
Yep, I graduated Wyotech in March of this year, 2025. I actually studied automotive technology, and then I really wanted to do the trim and upholstery program. So if I could have just done the trim and upholstery program, I most definitely would have. But you got to add on a core.
Oh, sure. That makes sense, though. At least you got an idea of what you're looking at, and when you got to take things apart and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we did have a Wyotech graduate on here a while back. You remember Elliot Slack from IBF Hot Rods?
Oh, sure. Yep.
And Kyle, remember him? The guy from Indiana?
Yeah. I do.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, Wyotech. That's like Harvard for us car guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. So, Jackson, what kind of services do you offer?
Yeah, I offer upholstery for cars, motorcycle, tractor seats, boats, pretty much anything. From your grandma's old couch to, whole interiors of cars. I can do your door panels, your interior carpets, and trunk carpet installations. I also do headliners. I can do a starlight, for the younger crowd. I don't think that's more popular with the older generation.
Okay,
but
because since I'm older
I don't even know what it
generation
is.
here,
Yeah, you lost me.
what's a starlight?
And I'm even from the 90s, and I don't know what that one is.
yeah, the starlight headliners, they're like the I can't remember what they're called. They're like stringy lights,
Okay.
and you poke holes through the headliner, and it makes it look like stars, and you can
So
make
they-
designs and
They put Christmas
whatnot
lights on
with it.
on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I can see where that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of kids in my generation are doing it. I'm starting to notice. So I was like, hey, we learned that in school. I'll offer that up.
Sure.
I did do a center console, a custom center console, and it was like a '70s Nova.
Okay.
In school, that was like 100% custom. It was quite the challenge, but I overcame my challenge, and I didn't get to finish it because my semester ended at school, but I'm pretty sure somebody else finished it because I didn't see it in there at the end of the year. So
Okay. So one of the things I think I remember people tell me about Wyotech is that with you being out in business for yourself, that you have lots of people from Wyotech yet that you can rely on. Hey, I'm getting stuck with this. Is that true? That you can go back to like your instructors or whatever and say, hey, how do I handle this? What do I do with that?
yeah, they are like very, very helpful. My instructors actually told us when we left, they're like, we're only one email away or one call away. And then I got a couple of them on Facebook, so
Okay.
I can reach out to them anytime. I've almost reached out for them because I work full-time as a mechanic here in Randolph. So I ran into a couple things that I could have used their help for, but I just overcame it, I guess. My boss helps me pretty good, so.
Okay. Yeah, because, there's a lot of things to learn. And as long as you're
Yeah.
willing to learn, that's what the big difference is. So let's just say somebody pulls up in like a 55 Buick, completely gutted, and said,
Yep.
Jackson, can you give me an interior for this?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Might
Yeah.
take me a little bit because it's a little bit older, but it's pretty simple. They're usually pretty simple, I should say. But yeah, we could definitely give them a quote and go from there and see
Okay.
what they want all done.
Okay. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of guys out there that are getting these cars built, and we don't have, what was that lady's name on
Oh, yeah.
what the hell show was it even?
Fast and Loud?
Fast and Loud. Yeah. What was her name? Like not Sue Jen? No.
Yeah, it was like Sue or something
Sue.
like that.
Yeah, it was Sue,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to think of what Richard Rawlings always called her.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so you could be Dodge County Sue.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh boy,
we're gonna come
there
in
goes
there.
the interview.
We're going to come. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's great that you're doing this, and especially up in this area. There's people that do this in the cities, and the Fox Valley, things like that. But it's nice to have somebody local that does this sort of thing, and does have the mechanical background too that can figure these things out. And so yeah, Jackson, that's really cool. We wish you the best on this, and we'll point people in your direction when they need things done, and.
Including myself.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Al's got a Model A that needs an interior.
It certainly does.
Yeah.
And I've been staring at my Ranchero right now, just thinking it can be upgraded.
So I got to tell you this, Jackson, and this is just doesn't really mean anything to anybody. But when Al got his Model A, we brought it into my garage here
here we go.
to work on it, right? And are you familiar with a 29 Model A pickup?
I've seen them, but I don't know much about them.
The cabs are tiny. You take the box off. You take the front fenders off. It looks like a phone booth. It looks like a 6 foot wide phone booth.
All right.
And so Al's sitting on. I think you were sitting on a bucket or something in the interior, or was there a seat of some sort in there?
Well, there was a seat of some sort, but it wasn't the original.
Well, anyway, he's wearing a white T-shirt,
and I'm not tiny, even though the cab is.
Yeah, so we push it up into the garage here. We do a little bit of work to it, and then we decide, well, we're going to walk across the street to the bar and have a few beers. And I look over at Al, and I was like, "You're wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt. You're just wearing a plain white T-shirt." And it's like, what? Well, he had dirt on both the upper right and left side of his chest. And then where the steering wheel rubbed against his belly, it made a smiley face. So I said, "You got a Mickey Mouse shirt on." So when you do his interior, just please sneak in a Mickey Mouse for me.
I might have to.
I'll pay extra for that. Even if he says he wants, all this craziness, let me know. I'll pay for the Mickey Mouse in his car somewhere.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. But Jackson, hey, this is really great what you're doing. Really looking forward to hopefully you get a bunch of business out of this, and it keeps you going. And so you do cars, you do marine, you do furniture, you do all that stuff. So if people have any kind of upholstery need, they can give you a shout. And how do they get a hold of you?
You can either call my number here at 920-219-0627, or you can message me on Messenger on Facebook at Get Stitched Trim and Upholstery, or you can shoot me a text message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Okay.
Or my secretary, aka Mom, will.
Okay. Yeah.
Mom's going to whoop your butt if she finds out you called her your secretary.
Oh, she's sitting right here. She's laughing.
Oh, okay. Hi, Mom.
Hi. I like to say I'm his unpaid secretary.
Unpaid.
Well,
what in the world?
So everybody out there,
we like to tease him.
Let's do what we can to make sure that Jackson's mom doesn't go unpaid. Let's get him some work up there. And, we'd love to get some work over there. And he's right here in Randolph, so you're like an hour from everywhere. You're coming up from Milwaukee, or an hour from Milwaukee. You're coming from Green Bay, or an hour from Green Bay. Madison, an hour from Madison.
Yeah, yep. I got, where did we go this weekend? We went to Campbell Sport and picked up some seats for, what was it,
1972.
Oh, 1972 Ford, Ecoline van.
Oh,
and,
they were great.
Yeah, so we got, we're looking at material for him and trying to find it. And then we got some airplane seats in here and a Subaru seat right now from somebody that actually saw you on, or your post on Facebook.
Oh, all right.
They reached out to me, so yeah. And then I got a stool and a couple like grandma chairs basically in here right now. So yeah, I'm getting some steady work, so
Good.
I'm pretty excited.
Good. Yeah. Like I said, there's, like I said, if somebody asked me where would you go to get interior done, I would have just looked at him like a deer in the headlights. And go, I don't know.
Right.
And then Jackson walks in at Randolph at the car show, and it's like, oh, there we are. Perfect.
Yeah, we wish you all the luck. We truly do.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
And Jackson,
Thank you.
we'd like to maybe get you on sometime this winter, and you
Yeah.
can talk about the things that you've done, and we'll share some pictures of the things that you built, and yeah, that'd be great if you don't mind coming back on here, and maybe by then you can pay your mom, or at least take her out for supper once in a while.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, we're gonna try to post as we finish jobs.
Okay.
So then we can get our show what I can do out there.
Okay.
Get it out there.
Yeah, that's great. All right, Jackson. Hey, thanks for calling in. We really appreciate it, and
Yeah, it's been fun.
yeah, and we'll keep sharing your stuff out there. Hopefully, we can get you so busy that this becomes your mainstream thing, and
Yes,
and you
that's
can
my
finally-
main goal.
and you can finally pay your mom.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Well,
And take her out to eat, but not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the dump in Cambria. Just make sure it's not on her birthday, because never mind. You get to eat for free on your birthday.
I was just there today for lunch.
Oh yeah, a great place.
Yes, it is.
Great place.
It is a very great place.
All right. So yeah, Jackson, it was fun talking to you, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you this winter sometime. We'll find out how everything's going with you, and talk to you then.
Just
All right?
get an update. Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the opportunity. It was a great honor to be on here. Honestly, I really do appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And like I said, we can hopefully get you a lot busier and get you a lot of work. So, all right, Jackson,
Yes.
have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jackson.
Take care.
Yep.
All right, joining me on the phone, I have Mike Johnson from the Tired Iron Car Club. Mike, you guys got a car show coming up on Saturday. You want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's the Atomic Rockabilly Meltdown. It's out at the Rock River Threshery grounds there, 51 East Cox Road in Edgerton. It's where they have the big threshery over Labor Day, and we've got bands going all night, the afternoon into the evening anyway. The gates open at 1. First band will start. It's Small Town Andy at 3 p.m. They'll play till 4:30. Then in between 4:30 and the next band, we're gonna do a little time bomb car, where we put a brick on the accelerator and you put some money in a hat and guess how long it'll run with the brick on the pedal, and whoever gets the closest time wins the money. So
I love that. That's a great
I'm
idea.
not sure what kind of car we got yet, but I'm sure it's something. Last year we had a Honda and it ran for a long time, so
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get something a little different. So.
Yeah, just as long as it doesn't got a Honda, Toyota, or a Slant 6, you'll be fine.
Yep. And then after the time bomb car, Rough Rider's going to play. I'm sure you've heard of those guys. And
Yep.
then when they're done, we're going to do there's a little best dress contest that's going on there, and we've got a couple of sashes and some awards for the people that might want to come over dressed, rockabilly or 50s or 60s or dressed kind of the part. So
Sure.
we got a little best dressed award going on after Rough Rider. And then after that, 7 p.m., the Dog Bones are going to start. They play 7 p.m. to 8:30. And the last band of the night is 3 Blue Teardrops. And they'll play till 10:30. And then we're going to do flamethrowers, of course. We got, I think, 4 or 5 of us guys that are going to shoot fire
Okay.
at the end of the night. Throughout the day, though, there'll be a car show happening all day. There'll be some food trucks there. Sweet Memories, I think, is the ice cream truck
Yep.
that'll be there.
Yeah, the ice cream lady.
Yep. So,
Well, yeah, that's great. So, what was I going to say here? I just completely drew a blank. Oh, I know. With the bands, are they going to be in the bus like
Yep,
they were last year?
Yep, they'll be in with that old trailer we cut out into a stage.
Okay,
So,
that's
yep.
right. It was a semi trailer.
Yep.
Yeah,
we're
that
gonna
is really, really cool. I was
We're gonna, Yep, we're going to use that again this year, so it'll work out good. And during the day, we'll have some raffles and other things going on in that pavilion where it's kind of the main gathering area is. So,
Sure.
I think there's going to be a pinstriper there, doing some pinstriping, and I think Wade's going to be there. He was there last year, so
Okay.
Yep.
So, like I said, you're part of the Tired Iron Car Club, And I'm sure you guys have seen Tired Iron at the different shows if you've gone to, because you look for the group of guys that's having the absolute most amount of fun of anybody there, and it's going to be these guys. I have never in my life seen a group of guys that get along as well as you guys do. You laugh, you party like rock stars, and you guys make the show. So it's great to see you guys when you guys come out to a show.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. And our Albion cruise nights, we must be doing something right. We get 300 plus cars there on if it's a nice night. The last cruise night we had 330. The last one of the year, so it's
we had about that out here, and it was to the point I didn't know where the hell we were going to go with everybody because there were so many cars.
Yeah, when we get over that 300 mark, it's tough to park them out there, but we usually find a spot for them. So
yeah, well, that's cool. Yeah, you guys had I heard lots of people talk about the Albion show that you guys have had a great year for that, and we'll talk about that a little bit more this winter when you guys get your schedule back up, and we'll talk about the upcoming shows a little bit later this winter. But anyway, if you're looking for something to do on September 20th, which would be Saturday, make sure you check the show out, the Atomic Rockabilly Meltdown. It's just outside of Edgerton. I believe Cox Road is right off of 73, if I remember correctly, isn't it?
Yeah, right off of Highway 51.
Or 51. I'm sorry. I got my roads mixed up. But yeah, real easy to get to. And especially, coming up from here, I think it was about a 45-minute drive. Real simple ride to get down there. So, yeah, it'd be great to see you guys down there. And, do what you can to support these guys. It's a great bunch.
All right. Yep. And thank you. And we any money we make, it always gets donated to the community. So.
Oh, perfect. Who did you donate to last year?
This year we donated $2,000 to the township of Albion to put in a parking lot. They added a parking lot to the park we use. So.
Oh, okay.
So we made our major donation to those guys. We'll get through the Atomic Meltdown here, and we'll see. Probably donate to something else before the end of the year. So I usually keep it local and outreach or something like that. So they built a couple different things in Edgerton they got going on for charity that we usually try to keep the money in the local area or something.
Sure.
Something around. So, yep.
Okay. And it is a $10 entry at the gate. And like I said, like Mike just said, you're supporting the local area right there and other area charities. It's, well worth the price of admission, especially for seeing all the different things you get to see. The bands all night long, and the car show, when we were there last year, the car show was fantastic. Even had a monster truck there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and no monster truck this year. Jay got the opportunity to take it to the Monster Truck Museum down in Indiana. So I told him, I said, well, that's probably more fun than our show, or more recognizing. So that's good. So, yep. We've also got camping there. There is primitive camping, no electric, but if people want to stay Saturday night, if they want to have a few drinks and don't want to drive, then they've got a camper and they want to camp it. That's welcome. So
wait, there's actually drinking here? What?
I'm just kidding.
All right. So. Well, like I said, guys, if you're looking for something to do, September 20th, it'll be Saturday. Gates open at 1:00, $10 entry fee, and it is at the Rock River Threshery at 51 East Cox Road in Edgerton, Wisconsin. It starts at 1:00, goes till 11. There's flamethrowers and bands all night long, and a time bomb car. You might want to check that out. That sounds like a great time. So, Mike, thanks very much for calling in, and we'll look forward to talking to you again sometime this winter.
Yep, will do. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Joining us on the phone all the way from Sussex. She's over there playing with balls and sticks. It's Hot Rod Beth. Beth, how you doing tonight?
Great. How about you guys?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Doing well?
Yeah.
How are the mosquitoes up by you? Still large and carrying people away?
Starting to do right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Making some appearances.
They found the garage.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Are those the new breed of tiger mosquitoes?
I didn't bother to ask. I don't know.
I didn't see how many stripes they had, but...
I was going to say, you need to check it out tonight after you've had a couple more brewskis.
Yeah, when they fly, they're going to fly away crooked tonight. So go ahead and bite.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
They are great. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I'm in Sussex because tonight is our first night of pool leagues. So I've had some chicken today. Yummy dark meat. Yep, good stuff. Roasted chicken here at Sussex Bowl. Every day except for Friday.
Yes.
So now you can come down any night, except for Friday, and get chicken.
What if I want fish? Can I still come on Friday?
You can come on Friday and have fish, but there's no chicken on Friday.
Okay. Well, yeah, like we said before, what'd you think of the chicken over there, Al?
That chicken was excellent. Some of the best I've had.
Yeah, it was. You know, and you think just a couple days prior, I was walking around in some farmer's yard going, you know what, it's all right. And then somebody goes, hey, Brock, come here. And then that was it.
That was it
Brock
for you.
didn't give a cluck.
So Beth, what do you got for upcoming events down there in your neck of the woods?
In my neck of the woods, I've got a couple things going on. Saturday, I will be at Foxview Lanes. We've got Hot Rodding for Roger going on. Roger was a wonderful guy. He loved his hot rods, so this is their second car show for him. It's a family. They're doing it with their Lutheran church, and it's a semi-large event. For their second, they've got 50-50 raffles going on. They're going to have the table raffles happening. We've got to have our food inside. There's awards. I know Arlo's going to be there, if I'm not mistaken, with his cartooning. He's giving away one of those. It's $10 for an entry fee, and all the proceeds are going to the Living Word Lutheran Church.
Okay.
And then also, there's another thing going on, and that's in Menominee Falls, and that is at the Historical Society on Saturday. And that's always that's a real nice venue. So those two things. And then Sunday, you got Cars in Kewaskum, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the downtown Kewaskum area.
Yep.
And it is, oh my gosh, 7 a.m. So if you're not there early, you know where you're going to end up parking, and that'll be at the end of the road.
It's okay, too.
They've got food trucks and stuff going on. There's a 50-50 raffle, other stuff. That's usually a pretty nice show, though.
Yep. And you also have El Pig's Butt right there in the corner. I think they called that. Great place to eat. Completely just off the cuff there. No sponsorship or anything. We just like going there. Anyway.
Is that a barbecue joint?
Yeah, it's like a barbecue, Mexican, a little bit of everything in there. It was really, really good.
Barbecue Mexican together?
Yeah, like you can get ribs or a taco. I mean, that's two of the 4 food groups.
I agree. Maybe we'll have to meet up there for lunch. Al, are you coming down or what?
Oh, boy, I haven't planned that far in advance. I have no idea.
Well, that's only a few days away. Did you get your car running yet? Let's ask that question.
It's up and running.
It is?
Of course not. What the hell's wrong with you?
The Jeep.
Okay.
The Jeep is running.
You surprised the hell out of me there, going, really? We just talked about it. And you said no, but...
Yeah.
Al, you need to get on it, because we only got like an inch left of car show weather.
Yes. Only an inch.
Yeah.
Only an inch. And also, I did want to chat real quick, because it's coming down to the wire here. I think I have 26 cars signed up already for my cruise October 4th. So if you're looking to cruise, it's about 270 miles round trip. We're going to Wagner's Auto Sports in Markesan. We're going up to Greg and Leah's the speed shop, Greg's Speed Shop up in Wapeka. And then we're doing a big cruise all the way back home to Appleworks Winery for our third stop. And there's going to be food at every stop, so I feed the heck out of you for it. So call me. Get signed up to go on this cool cruise.
How many cars do you have last year?
72.
Yeah, you had a bunch. I remember that.
Yeah, it was cool. We went to Volo and went to a big pumpkin farm. That was cool. And the year before, we went out to the Ring Brothers. And so I try to make it fun car places for the guys. And then I always like to catch up with a little winery or brewery or something for the girls. Get some of our Christmas shopping done.
Huh. Yeah. Well.
So I don't know. Everyone's got my number. If you don't, look online. You'll find it.
You know, there's a guy I used to work with. He comes to me and he says, you know what my wife's favorite wine is? I'm like, no. He's like, I want to go to Florida.
That was just you. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I've never heard that brand before, but...
Yeah, he was also the guy, they went to marriage counseling, and she says, and the counselor says, his wife says, well, first the wife says, you know, he never buys flowers for me anymore. And the therapist says, looks at the husband, and she said, do you know your wife's favorite type of flower? And he's like, I don't know, gold medal. But yeah,
All purpose.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys.
yeah.
I tell you what. Ay, ay, ay. But hey, you know, a lot of these car shows, I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, are all about the different charities, whether it be for a church, firefighters, Make-A-Wish. Go out and enjoy these shows because we've only got a few more weeks of great weather.
Right.
And now this week it's been hot. It's like summertime now.
Yeah.
It's 80 degrees out here in Sussexville. So I don't know. Get out there, get out, drive your car,
Yep.
make it happen. Only a little bit of time left. Where are you guys going?
Well, Saturday, we're going to go to the Atomic Rockabilly Meltdown, and that's going to be at the Rock River Threshery Grounds in Edgerton. It's just off of Highway 51. Real simple to get to. $10 at the gate. They have Small Town Andy playing it from 3 to 4:30. They have a time bomb car. Did you ever hear of a time bomb car? You know what that is?
No clue.
Mm-mm.
So they take a car, and they start it up, and they put a brick on the gas pedal. And then you put a couple bucks in to see how long it's going to last. So if you say it's going to last 10 minutes and 17 seconds, that whoever gets closest to the thing wins. He said last year they had a Honda, and he said they could damn near hardly kill the thing. But yeah, they just put a brick on the gas pedal and see how long it'll last.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. They
That
got
does sound like a lot of fun.
the Best Dressed Awards. They have the Dog Bones playing from 7 p.m. to 8:30. 3 Blue Teardrops from 9 to 10:30, and then after that they have Flamethrowers. Fun little show, I guess. I would say that it's kind of like Simcoe Jr. Being at the Threshery Grounds, it's kind of similar. But yeah, it was a great time. We were there last year. I think they probably had 70, 80 cars when we were there. We got there kind of late, so then we met quite a few cars coming back. And earlier tonight we did talk to Mike Johnson from the Tired Iron Car Club too about this show, and yeah, sounds like it's going to be a hell of a show to go to, and kind of looking forward to it. Hopefully the weather holds out and they get a huge crowd.
Now,
And
that sounded like a majority of that music was in the late afternoon into the evening.
the show starts at 1 o'clock, so it's for early risers such as ourselves.
Well, I could make it there after my show then.
Yeah, it'll go for quite a while.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a lot of fun.
And then speaking of shows, I tried to count, and I'm not real good at it because math is not my strong suit. But if I did it right, WisconsinMotorEvents.com shows 78 events between tonight and next week Tuesday. So there's still,
Right.
Yeah, still going strong.
Yep,
Still going, and it would have been 80 if we were still in it.
yeah.
See?
But
So,
look at it. I mean, it's only right now as we're talking, it is 6:56 and it's damn near dark already.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, just can't do them anymore. Gets to be too late. And also this weekend is the grand finale for Beaver Dam Raceway. Friday night, Saturday night, they are going to have a big special, and that'll be it. And then hopefully somebody buys it, or it's going to turn into condos or whatever it is. But either way, it'll be the last night scheduled racing there for the foreseeable future and maybe forever. So that's another place you guys can go check out. But other than that brings us to our favorite time of the night. The shit that Al says. Al, what do you got for us this week?
Okay. Some of our younger listeners may not be able to relate to this, but at one time, men referred to women as dolls. I don't know if anybody recalls that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they're right. Women are dolls. Problem is whether or not she's going to be Barbie, Annabelle, or Voodoo is a roll of the dice.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I tell you, I don't know how your wife does it, I tell you.
Oh, Annabelle?
You know what? Wait till I see her next.
Yeah, it may be a few
Wait.
years.
It took 6 years for the first time.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, and meet everybody or what?
Until you met Al's wife the first time. As I said, it took 6 years. It'll be probably another 6 years, and by then we'll be...
Well, let's see. Jane and I have been married 20-some years, and I had her out then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it was sure nice meeting her last week, that's for sure. I really didn't think she existed.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
No? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mary thought she was fake for the longest time, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God, you're real.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't just a blow-up doll.
You should have met her.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
the girlfriend, huh?
Well, yeah, and we were supposed to be nice to her, and I was like, well, I don't know.
All right, fine.
But anyway.
Anyways, right.
All right. So what's your favorite thing to tell everybody?
Get out there and drive them cars. And let a kid sit in your car.
And just make sure if it's
That's
not
important.
your kid, make sure
Let
you take
them
them
out.
back out.
Yeah, let them out. Let them go back home. Spoil them and send them home.
Yeah.
But no, we only got, like I said, a little bit of time. Get out there, drive the cars while we still can. Remember, October 4th is the cruise, so give me a call if you want to go.
And Beth, how do people get a hold of you for the cruise?
Well, they can go to Hot Rod Beth at gmail.com. They can email me there if they're interested in going. Otherwise, if you look on WisconsinMotorEvents.com, you'll find the cruise on there too.
Or the bathroom wall.
Bathroom wall has my phone number on it, I'm sure, somewhere.
Al.
Absolutely. Al, stop writing it on there, though. Gosh darn it.
Well, we kind of figured it was you because it said for a fun cruise, call Beth.
Oh, well then, okay, leave it up there then. Put it in some more.
All right.
Yeah, it
Beth.
should be a good time. So come on down to Sussex.
All right, Beth. You have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.
I will. You guys too. Take care, drive safe, and get out and drive them cars.
See ya.
Bye,
All right,
Beth.
talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye.